Hey SnowRunner fan, in this video we're going to be looking at the P12W Orca by M181. Before we get started though, I'd like to send a big shout out to all my subscribers and everyone who's liked and shared my videos in the last few months. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. So as I said, we're going to be looking at the Pacific P12W, the Orca by M181. We're going to put the bigger Westline V16 engine in it. And we're going to put the crawler box special gearbox and the high suspension. We're going to put some mud tires on it, of course. And we're going to put the autonomous winch on. Going to put a snorkel on. And we're going to take a look at the frame add-ons that'll assure us that it is up to date for phase 3 for hauling logs. It has all the equipment necessary for that, including the log crane, which is great. So it's all set for logging. So we're going to add some vanity stuff, some more lights to it. I hate operating in the dark. Put the stock mud flaps on it. More lights. And even more lights. And we'll leave the heat shield exhaust. We'll move on to the color, and I like to change it to red because it is a Canadian truck after all. Following the red maple leaf on our flag. I'll put the little dots on the dash, and already got my harsh driver sticker on the front there, so we should be good to go. So now that we've dressed it up, we'll take it out of the garage and take a look at it. And seeing as it's in the dark, we'll change the time of day so that we can actually get a good look at it. There we go, much better. You can see that it's a 6x6. I've got some really soft tires on there. See the weight of the engine in the front, just squishing those tires down. Take a look at the inside. Start it up. Sounds good, looks good. It's really Pacific P12, just dressed up a little. P12W, that is, sorry. Don't want to get confused with the twin steer. And take a look out the windows. Got a pretty good view, both sides. And now we'll take it over to the mud pit, just outside of Black River, Michigan's garage. And we'll see how this heavy truck does in the mud. Usually the big trucks have a bit of a time with it. Not always, but some of them do. This does have all-wheel drive on it though, which is good. And it's settable, which I like. I like to be able to choose sometimes. Turn it off and save gas if I'm in a not so rough area. Let's see what the turning radius is like on this rather long truck. Actually pretty good for its length. Here we go. Got through the mud very well. Nice performance. So we'll point it back towards the garage. What a grand horn. Alright, now that we're done with the muck, we will take it to the quarry and see how it performs here. Now this is a rather large truck. This is a rather large truck. Sound like Elmer Fudd for a minute there. This is a rather large truck, so maneuverability can be an issue in the quarry, but we'll see. It does handle itself rather well for a big truck. So we're going to take it over and take it down the steep slides here to get it down into the quarry. See how it maneuvers itself and how it handles itself going down. Got the graduated low gears on it though, which is really nice. Really nice to have that. There we go. And anywhere in between. Very nice. So we're in the low gears, somewhere between low and low. We'll bring it all the way down to low for this last steep hill here. Beautiful. And no face plant because it's got a nice high front end. Beautiful. Very nice. It's handling itself very well. Now the thing about this truck is it's supposed to be very strong. According to the modder, it can haul the moon. So let's take a quick look, an aside if you will, at what it can do in terms of hauling. So I've got it set here with a load of long logs with another P12W Orca behind it, also outfitted with a heavy load of long logs, and the truck in front is pulling the logs and the truck and the logs. Not bad. Alright, so back to the quarry. And this is a tricky spot here. This is one of my favorite shortcuts. And there's been times when some of the bigger trucks, especially the P12, not the P12W necessarily, but I know the original P12 flipped over at this exact spot on me 3 or 4 times one afternoon. Kind of frustrated me. Now this truck is doing very, very well though. Performing admirably. Now let's see if it has the strength to haul itself up out of here. It is rated at S, I think, for strength, for power. If I recall, the ratings were S, S, and C+. Oh yeah, very nice. Great job. Look at that. Perfect. No worries, no issues. Here we go, we're almost up out of the quarry. And this truck is just performing past my expectations for such a large truck. We have one last test for it after it gets itself up out of the quarry here. Why is it always dark when I'm done with the quarry? I don't get it. Still loving that horn. Alright, so now we're going to go off to the Yukon and Flooded Foothills map. And just outside of the garage there, pardon me, there's a fast-flowing river that I like to send the trucks through to see how they handle that. Some trucks have actually been carried downstream by the river, so you never know. Not a truck this heavy, of course, although sometimes the bigger trucks have a hard time here. I just don't really know why. I mean, this one's starting to get its back end washed down a little. See that? Yeah. And more. There? Yeah. Yeah, it's not coming straight out now. Okay. See, that's interesting. The bigger trucks sometimes have a hard time. One last hit on that glorious horn. And we're done. So if you found this video entertaining or helpful, I'd really appreciate it if you left a subscribe or a like or a share. That'd be really helpful, and I'd appreciate it. Let's see. In the meantime, stay safe and take care. And until the next video, bye for now.